Darkness had fallen over the edges of Luminara, not the gentle kind that ushered in stars or fireflies, but a creeping shadow that whispered through the trees and stole the warmth from the breeze. It began with a wilting flower. One morning, Princess Vivienne wandered through her royal garden, her golden, curly hair catching the soft sunlight like threads of silk. Her shimmering pink gown brushed the petals as she passed, until she stopped, noticing a rare moon bloom drooping, its silver petals dull and brittle. "This flower only wilts in the presence of dark magic," murmured the royal herbalist, "and it faces the Black Forest." Vivienne's heart clenched. The Black Forest had long been a place of eerie stories, abandoned for centuries. Now, something had awakened within it, something cursed. "I must go," she said firmly. "Alone?" asked Queen Seraphina. "I won't be alone," Vivienne replied, turning to where her unicorn, the loyal Zephyr, stood waiting. His silver mane shone in the light, and his deep blue eyes met hers with fierce devotion. That night, under a moon veiled in mist, Vivienne and Zephyr set off. The closer they came to the forest, the colder the air grew. Trees stood twisted like writhing fingers, and an unnatural fog crawled across the ground. As they crossed the threshold, a sharp wind howled through the branches, like a warning. Inside, the forest was suffocating. No birds sang, no breeze stirred. The only sound was the crunch of dried leaves beneath their feet and Zephyr's occasional snort of unease. "Something's wrong here," Vivienne whispered. A dark figure watched from the shadows. They pressed deeper until they came upon a circle of withered trees, and at its center, an ancient black stone pulsing faintly with violet light. The stone was cracked. Magic had leaked from it like a wound. Suddenly, a whisper floated through the air. "Leave, or be lost." Vivienne stood her ground. "Who's there?" From behind the trees, a girl emerged. She looked no older than Vivienne, her skin pale as ash, and her hair tangled with vines. Her eyes glowed faintly green, and her voice was low and hollow. "I am Lysra. I was once like you." Vivienne stepped forward cautiously. "What happened to you?" Lysra looked down at her hands. "I tried to harness the forest's magic to protect my village, but it consumed me. Now I am its keeper and its prisoner." Vivienne's heart ached. "You're not beyond help. No one enters the Black Forest without paying a price," Lysra said. Unless the curse is lifted." "How?" "You must bring back what was taken, a piece of pure light. But beware, the forest feeds on fear. If you let it in, you will never find your way out." Vivienne and Zephyr ventured toward the heart-root tree, the center of the forest's magic. As they neared, illusions tried to shake them. Shadows took the form of lost loved ones. Cries echoed through the trees, and a path opened toward a castle made of gold. "Don't look," Zephyr said gently. "It's not real." Vivienne closed her eyes and held his mane tightly. "I'm not afraid," she whispered, more to herself than the trees. They reached the heartroot tree, a colossal ancient thing wrapped in dark thorns. Its trunk was cracked, and inside glowed a single crystal, flickering weakly. Vivienne reached for it, but the forest struck. A dark beast, formed from vines and mist, surged forward, its red eyes burning. Zephyr reared up, horn glowing, shielding Vivienne. "Go!" he shouted. "No!" Vivienne yelled, her hand clutching the crystal. She turned, heart blazing, and faced the shadow. "I won't fight you with hate," she cried. "I came with hope, with light." She pressed the crystal to her chest. "Let this forest remember what it once was." A shockwave of warmth exploded outward. Light flooded the glade, burning away the mist. The beast howled and vanished. The thorns crumbled. The heartroot tree pulsed with golden light, and the forest sighed as if it could breathe again. Lisra appeared once more, her eyes now gentle. "You've done what I could not," she said, smiling. Her form began to fade. "You freed me." "Thank you," Vivienne caught her breath, tears glimmering. "Be at peace." They rode back to the edge of the forest. Flowers bloomed in their wake. Birds began to sing. When they returned to Luminara, the moon bloom in the garden had opened wide, brighter than ever. That night, as stars returned to the skies, the people of Luminara gathered to hear the tale of the princess who walked into darkness and brought back the light.